Coach, the small ball lineup, I know you hadn't been able to play that like you probably wanted to without Josiah practicing. Were you going to go to that out of the gate today before Euros got sick? And what did you like about that look?
Yeah, we had made up our mind that the last 2 days we've tried to go with it. But first of all, I'm really proud of our guys. We got a bunch of guys under the weather right now, and Santi was not feeling good and did very little in practice yesterday trying it. Julian wasn't feeling great, and obviously got some other guys, Urosh, but other guys that just haven't felt well, and really proud of them for the way they came in and fought through it. But I thought it was good. Early in the game, I didn't think we had any physical presence inside the way we needed with that lineup, and we should still be able to do it. But we certainly got guys that can shoot the ball at all 5 positions, and defensively, most part did a pretty good job when we got the lead. And the last 10 minutes of the game, they pretty much just drove the ball at us, and we didn't do the best of jobs that we need to do.
Rick, what's it say about your team to have the number of lineup changes y'all have had the last week and the illnesses, and to still go on the road and win a couple games?
Well, I'm proud of these guys. I really am, just simply because it's we haven't been able to do a lot what we'd like to do in practice with it. And but these guys, Josiah, we've really sort of kind of tried to use the games to get him where he needs to be with his cardio. And today I thought he did a good job. He came out early, and I do think he helps Julian and Santi and Z being on the floor, because they played, other than Julian, they played a lot of basketball together. And what I've told these guys, we're a good basketball team right now, but we got to get a lot better. And whatever we need to do, we got to all get better. Coaches, we got to get better. Players got to get better, because it's a lot of basketball left, but we can't stay pat where we are right now.
Rick, how did Tyreek handle coming off the bench for the first time in a while? And what did you like about what you got out of him tonight?
I thought he was terrific. And again, Tyreek's one of those guys that's been under the weather. And you know what? They were early in the game. They were out rebounding us. He and Julian probably changed the rebounding. I mean, Tyreek went and got 3 big offensive rebounds. I thought he really took some great balanced shots and worked hard defensively. And, he'll play more minutes than I probably should have put him out there more tonight too, because Santi, I didn't realize he played as many minutes as he played. And Santi really wasn't feeling well at all. And but I'm proud of both Tyreek and Santi, because they both been sick. Tyreek coming back from being sick last game and not playing at all and coming back out, I thought he was really good.
Go to Wes, David, then Ben.
Rick, with the amount of lineup changes that y'all go through in practice and everything, are weeks like this one of the reasons you do that?
Yeah, I think so. And the fact that, we always talk about roles and different lineups. We know that there's a lot that can go on throughout a basketball season. And like, I'm proud of Jemai Mashak. I think that, he's going to continue to get better and get more comfortable out there. But you look at what we have and the way we do practice, that we do mix and match it. But one thing is that, I go back to preseason. Zakai was normally on the what would be the gray team, and the first group would probably be, the orange team. And the gray team is just so competitive, and it's because of those guys wanting to compete. And then we just flip them over a little bit. I have been impressed with, for the most part, the growth of Jonas and Tobey, and get Urosh back, and then you get again, I know we need O to do more than he did today, and he will. But I think all that we've gone throughout the season has given us a chance to play different guys and get them some minutes. And as a coaching staff, we have confidence with every guy we have on our team when they go out and do exactly what we know they're capable of doing.
Rick, if my math is right, you're in the middle of playing 9 games against 7 teams that have first-year coaches. And when you're trying to find your way at this point of a season, how difficult can that be in that first year, given that it took you time to get things going? And along those lines, how much do you appreciate having something built to where when you do have guys that miss a game or two with illness, it's kind of that next man up?
Well, it is. And, first of all, I have great respect for coaches in his coaching. It's hard. This is a hard, we're all dealt different hands at different times. But when I think of the coaches in the league that are new, the ones that are trying to certainly build programs. SEC is in great hands with the, we had a big turnover and we got like a new wave of coaches coming in and when you watch them, there's so many good schemes going on and it's really neat watching. And my staff does an unbelievable job of scouting. I mean, they spend weeks ahead of time to start getting ready for teams and trying to know what we need to do to help our players. And, but the fact is with our team, I don't like Uros, like I said earlier, we were going to make this change, whether he was healthy or not, but he was fine last night. He was texting the coaches, wanted all the plays, wanted to know exactly what he had to do when he went the game. And that speaks volumes for our players. They want to win and they want us to get better and they pull for each other at an extremely high level, which is great. And, I just think, again, we keep talking this time of year, the more leadership we can get from within and those guys talking and doing things. I thought Z got a little tired today. I was a couple of times at the end when we were in that area where you got to continue to play, but also work the game. And we weren't great on offense. Got deep into the shot clock a little bit. And it's a tough game to manage like that. But every minute he's out there at the point, he's going to get better. And with as much as different situations that he'll see. But again, got a very unselfish team. We really do. We got a group of guys that are very, very unselfish, and they'll come back and we'll get ready. And I can promise you this: they'll compete against each other every day in practice.
Rick, I know Julian battled foul trouble at times tonight, but another game in which he was pretty effective all over the floor when he wasn't dealing with that foul trouble. Do you feel like he's starting to hit his stride here?
I do, and we got to keep him aggressive. He's got a first play of the game, we ran something to get him going and he took not a very good shot, to be honest with you. Then the foul he can't commit that early in the game. And then he came down and the foul, this second foul, he grabbed the guy, he just wrapped him up. And, we've got to, as a group, we've got to stop fouling. We don't want to lose our aggressiveness on defense, but yet we've got to stop fouling. We foul way too much.
All right. Thank you, everybody.
All right. Thank you.